This is why I'm not an Uber driver.
But you could be.
I actually cannot.
Do you not have a driver's license?
No, I do. But like everyone in LA, I got a DUI at 19, and it wasn't even my fault.
How is it you getting a DUI not your fault?
Well, it was my taillight. Taillight was out.
So that gave them the probable cause.
Yeah, and then they
The drinking and driving is still your fault.
Well, they were the story like. So to make a long story short, my ex's mom was in like right behind me, sitting in the back, and she's an alcoholic, and I had like a few glasses of wine, but it had been like a few hours, and their breathalyzer they smelled her. They weren't smelling me, and their breathalyzer machine was actually broken. And the only way I know that is because I blew numbers, but my friend who had chugged a beer, because they're like, oh, well, is anyone sober in your car? And I was like, I don't know. Everyone's been drinking. Like, I haven't been drinking for like a few hours. And so then my friend was like, well, I'll do it. He blew double zeros. And he like chugged 2 beers before we left. And I was like, there's something wrong with it. And I still got a DUI.
It takes 15 minutes to metabolize alcohol.
But what do you... No, it still stays in your system, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, but if he had drank them too recently, he hadn't metabolized them yet to...
Oh, no. The car ride itself was long enough for him to metabolize it.
Oh.
Because we went 3 towns over. So.
Well, also at 19, isn't it zero tolerance? Like any alcohol in your system?
Yeah. I blew under the legal limit, so.
But not for 19.
I got a wet and reckless.
Well, there's the title for the episode. Mega mistakes. Wet and reckless.
Someone else has made that joke before, and I can't remember like the actual context of it, because I think they're not from here, so they don't know that like California's like DUI system is like a wet and reckless for under. And they're like, what? They call it a wet and reckless? That's like a porno name.
Should be a whole series you do.
Honestly, it should be.
You haven't gotten that shit expunged?
I haven't looked into it, to be honest. I don't.
I mean, how are you ever going to become an Uber driver if you don't get that shit off your record?
I don't want to be an Uber driver.
No one wants to be an Uber driver.
Like,
no one.
You know, I can't even DoorDash.
You can't handle people's food. You can't. I trusted you to bring me Malort, and you can't even be trusted with people's food?
No, because I tried to, before I actually got into the industry, I tried to be a DoorDasher, and they told me no because of my DUI, and I was like, it's food.
They're like, nah, you can't bruise the burger.
No. They're like, you might be drinking on the job.